Have you ever invested in coaching? Have you ever opened up your wallet and said, I am going to pay for coaching? I remember the first time I paid $500 for a coach, a business coach. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe. I was like, I'm paying $500 for this business coach? But it was an amazing experience. I couldn't afford $500 at the time. I think it was 2012. And yet she let me do payments and I got some amazing focus. I realized at that time I was doing a million things. I needed to focus on one main niche. That investment of $500 into coaching led me into focusing on authors and doing what I do today. Years later, I'm still reaping the benefits from that coaching experience. It was over a series of weeks. It was so worth it. And so one of the reasons I invest personally in coaching is focus. Coaching helps me to get focused in my entrepreneurial mind. It's so easy to get distracted and be like, oh, bright shiny object. Ooh, this sounds fun. Oh, I like this. Oh, I could do this. Oh, what about this? And you can get going in a million different directions. I can still get that way. In fact, I'm investing in coaching again, business coaching, and I emailed my coach and I said, I have all these different things that I'd love to do. Where do you think I should focus? My business coach emailed me back this morning and she said, I think you should do this, and this is why, and this is da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes total sense. And when I got that email this morning from my coach, she basically laser focused me. She said, I had a list of like 4 major things, major projects I could do right now. And I could honestly do more than that, but I was like, where do you think I should focus? And she immediately was like, boom, this is where you should go. And I have a piece about it and I'm going to start moving forward in that direction. So it is so worth it because it gives you focus. But the second reason that I invest in coaching is to save time and to get shortcuts to results. Now, many times I could figure out a lot of things on my own. I could figure out all of the details of doing webinars on my own. But instead of doing that, I invested in Amy Porterfield's program and I'm getting coaching from her. I'm in her private Facebook group and I'm getting coaching from her on webinars. Sure, I could pull out my hair and learn everything on my own, go a million different ways, get all the confusing different advice, but I'm choosing to focus. That's what happens when people sign up for AuthorAudienceAcademy.com. That's my coaching program. You get that shortcut to success. You get okay, this is what you should do. The third reason that I invest in coaching is accountability. This is huge. I met with my life coach last week on Wednesday and I was so stressed out that day. Just to be so honest, I have had a lot going on and I was really stressed out. And she walked me through some things and she said, okay, Shelly, what boundaries do you need to set? And it really got me thinking. She gave me accountability because she says, I want you to write me back, email me, and let me know what boundaries you're going to set. And then she also said, what's something that nurtures you? And I couldn't think of something. She's like, a bath, a nap. I'm like, no, those aren't really for me. I thought about it because she's like, I want you to email me back these things. It's accountability. You have skin in the game. Well, after our call, I could have just went off and done nothing. But when you have a coach, you have that accountability. You know you have to reply back to them. And so I replied back to her and I realized something very nurturing to me is meeting with my friends. One of my top love languages is quality time. And so I reached out to one of my friends and guess what? We had breakfast this morning. We met for almost like 2.5 hours and it was nurturing not only for me, but for her. Why did I do that? Because I had accountability with my life coach. The other thing was this week I've set a boundary and I'm not checking my personal profile on Facebook. I'm not posting on it because I needed that boundary of space right now to get things back in control and not feel so stressed. So those were things I did because I have a coach and because I was motivated because I have a coach. I also have right now a financial coach. And so she is helping me get things and my husband to kind of get some groundwork in, QuickBooks and in a cash flow worksheet, Excel spreadsheet. And she wanted me to do a few things before we met the next time. Guess what? I did them because I knew I was going to meet with her. I knew I was going to be talking to her. And so accountability is huge. Accountability plus, guess what? When you invest money into something, it motivates you. It motivates you to do it because you have skin in the game. You know that if you don't do anything, that money is kind of going to waste. You have more motivation to actually implement the training. And I have to tell you, last year I invested the most I've ever invested in a mastermind and coaching type experience. I invested $400 a month for 6 months. So it's $2,400. That sounds like a lot of money, right? It is. And it was a lot of money for me at that time. There were moments when I thought, oh my goodness, my coaching payment's coming out tomorrow. How am I going to pay this? However, through that coaching, I was able to develop my signature speech, which is the webinar that brings new members into my membership every month. Was it worth it? Was it worth that $2,400? Yes, a resounding yes, because it got me motivated into action. I had that accountability. And when you have that skin in the game, when you put that money in financially, you are definitely going to have more push to move forward. So what are some reasons that you invest in coaching? I know some of you are part of my authoraudienceacademy.com. You've invested either in the monthly membership, the yearly membership, or as an inner circle member. What are some reasons that you have chosen to invest in that membership? Or what are some reasons that you choose to invest in coaching, whether it's life coaching, business coaching, financial coaching? I hope that you're motivated today. I hope that you realize that when you invest in coaching, you invest in getting focused, in saving time and shortcuts to results, and you have accountability. You have skin in the game, and you're able to be more motivated because you are investing into that. I do recommend investing in coaching. I believe in coaching, and I also have people that invest in coaching with me.